Hey guys, this is Camper 15. I am back at it. We are back at it yet again with my co-host, the Red Wolf.
What's up, guys?
We are here with some more Dragon Quest because we cannot get enough of this show. I love it. And this was another good damn episode.
As he gives the evil look.
Anyways, Flazzard looks like, well, he's going all out here, and let's just say mastering air slash in this episode today, which was a pretty greatly animated episode. My goodness, some of the shots, the animation was on point.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, let's get into this week's video. This is Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai, episode 19. So, we start the episode off with Crocodile taking out some of the Mystic Legion people out, and it looks like he actually kills Zaborera, but we were duped. We find out that essentially it was he used a morph spell to make one of his little minions look like him, but it wasn't him. I really thought that Crocodile actually killed him. I was like, yes, he killed that bitch.
But nope.
Sadly, he ends up retreating. You want to tell us what happened on Heunickel's side?
He finally comes to. He's looking around and he notices that Hadlar's body is not there, and assuming that he killed him. And what's that one issue commander's name again?
Mr. Vern.
Yeah, Mr. Vern is not there either.
Yeah. I'm guessing Mr. Vern must have taken Hadlar back to their hideout to go make sure he's healed. Which I feel like we should see it coming that Hadlar's not dead, but if he is dead, I will actually be shocked. Because it looks like they're gonna hit him back to revive him again, and then, anyways, going on. Dai and the others eventually get to the towers, but Flazzard's minions are there, but eventually Dai and company takes care of them Dai uses a wish spell, Pop uses Frizz, and then later uses Crackle alongside with a team up with Mom, and they eventually get rid of them. But when it looks like, let's get to the tower and fight Flazzard actually comes from under the ground, grabs Mom by the leg, and when it looks like he's about to get smashed into the ground, probably very brutally, Heunickel comes, no, not Heunickel. He does assist a bit, but Crocodile shows up again and saves him, and right now Flazzard's outnumbered like 5 to 1, if I'm correct, if I'm doing my math correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, and essentially, Pop's like, give it up. You're done. It's over. Just give up. But Flazzard's like, I'm not gonna freaking do that. I could, but there's no fun in freaking, fighting and not doing this way and stuff like that. So what we see that happens is that Flazzard uses an attack which stars when he takes off this medal he received back on the day where all the Legion commanders and Hadlar all met up for the first time in a long while, and they talked to Vern. Now, this medal essentially is a gift or a symbol to show loyalty from Dark King Vern. And essentially, as all the other Legion commanders are trying to get it, we see that Flazzard is the first one to get it. Plus, it kind of makes sense why he would get it. It was like literally encased in fire. So, yeah, it makes sense. He eventually took it. So it shows that he's very loyal to Dark King Vern. And that's when he gained the title of Blitz Commander in the Dark Army. And then he does what almost every damn anime character I see do. He blows up!
But is he dead? No.
You care to tell us what happened to him?
His little bits and pieces suddenly started like flying at our heroes all over the place, like it was all pecking pop like crazy, and that's when we find out that Flazzard just still has complete control of his split up body.
Yeah. Essentially, he calls those fragments of his body bullet rocks, and funny enough, for some reason in this case, it kind of reminded me back to the part in Dragon Ball Super when I guess Zamasu became the universe type of thing, when he was kind of like, I guess you can say just the universe. It was something similar to that, but well, it made him like harder to kill essentially. Like that's what it looked like to me. But he calls this attack rock bullet shrapnel detonation and stuff like that. And we later find out essentially when he does this attack, he gives up his own life force to do it, which essentially for him is a all or nothing gamble type of move. So he really wants to kill frickin' Die, and we see how crazy this dude is later. Like, you know, he's got Mom pinned down, you know, and Mom's like, why would you do that to yourself? Like, you're literally killing yourself. And we see how crazy Flazzard. He's like, I don't give a crap if I die. I want to kill all you guys because I want to win so bad. And you can see how insane he truly is as a creature.
Jesus.
Yeah. The thing is, our characters are having trouble handling it, and then that's when Die, you know, literally comes. Heck, well, one thing you see also like the thumbnail here, you know, you see Flazzard, he's got a freaking just floating head, and even too when he pinned down Mom, he looks like when he's powered down with no like icicles and no flame side, you know, going on, he's essentially just a skinny rock dude. And stuff like that, which I don't know if you would call that form creepier than his other state, but still shows that it seems like that side is weaker. Anyways, what happens because our heroes are getting, you know, blown back and they could die potentially. Die essentially remembers his training and he's like, okay, I need to do this. I need to do Avon's greatest technique, which is the air slash. And in order to do that, obviously he's gonna have to concentrate very hardly. Now, he does it, and it looks like, okay, he hit Flazzard on impact, but Flazzard kind of takes the attack, and it really does much of anything. Like, it stuns him, I guess you can say, but it really doesn't do any heavy collateral damage to Flazzard and stuff like that. You were gonna say something?
No.
Okay, but anyways, you know, the fight between Die and Flazzard is the fact that Die essentially, for the rest of the episode until really the end, he's using air slash, but very like, I guess you can say out of control. Like he's not using it to what it's supposed to be used to its strongest, essentially. And that's when Hineko brings it up. He's like, the dude's just kind of just slashing his sword out of there out of nowhere. He's not really concentrating and really trying to sense for the core, because what we find out is they have to attack the core, which controls all the move that Flazzard is doing. And if they take the core out, they essentially win. Now the only problem is with finding the core is it's amongst all the rubble and all the rocks in the area, so it's very hard to tell where it's coming from. So eventually what Hineko does, would you want to care what Hineko does to make Die eventually use air slash?
Yes, he pretty much spilled his own blood and launches it at Dai's eyes. And he explained to Dai, like, you use your whatever eye to
your I think your inner eyes.
Your inner eyes.
Essentially, I guess you can say like sensing people's energy, I guess you can say.
Yeah, I guess
that's what I took from it.
Mm-hmm.
Which they do have a very nice animated scene where, you know, as he's focusing, he can sense Mom's energy, Pop, Crocodile, Hineko, and then it comes to a point where he senses the core, and that's when he does his air slash, and you know, coming out of it, Flazzard kind of reforms and he's like, you missed again. You hit another dud. But then he looks back and he sees that his core was hit, and Dai is like, Orida, or like Jiren likes to say, it's over. And
My motion.
and that's where the episode ends up. And we're left on a cliffhanger, not knowing what happens because Flazzard's just screaming frantically like a maniac. He's like, ah! As it looks like he's being split in half. So, for people that do not watch the next episode preview, I guess we won't spoil it for you, but... Okay, yeah, we won't spoil it for you. We'll just keep it a secret. We don't know if Flazzard dies or no. But I did see the next episode preview. I'll just say that.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know what form he just took. I'm guessing it involves mystery.
I guess so. Anyways, this episode was another good Dragon Quest episode. Very much enjoyed it. The fight between Dai and Flazzard, as well as Dai and company versus Flazzard, was really good. The animation looked great. The animation, especially on Flazzard's like shrapnel bits, especially hopping around, was really good. Again, good job to Toei for knocking it out of the park. They're obviously, putting their money into this series because the series is really good. Any final thoughts, my friend?
Yes. I just want the series to keep going and going and going.
Yes. Again, the two things we don't know is this. We don't know how long this is going to be, how many episodes it's going to be. We don't know if this is going to finish up in like the next couple of weeks. We don't know if this is like continuously going to be going on for a while. And also we don't know if it's going to get an English dub adaptation, which I would love to take an English dub adaptation. Maybe they might do it, probably on Funimation's side if, they get the rights and licensing to do it, even though not a lot of people are fans of Funimation these days. Regardless how you feel about the company, I would personally like to see an English dub of Dragon Quest, but I guess if that's the case, we're just gonna have to be patient and wait. Typically, 9 out of 10 times, it's not all the times for every anime gets an English dub adaptation, but if it gets a lot of love, it could potentially get an English dub adaptation. We'll just have to find out if it does. Yeah, because I know. Go ahead.
I guess it should have an English dub. I mean, if the games can have the English dub, why can't the series? Am I right?
I guess so. Now, I don't know if the old Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai series had an English dub. I'll probably have to do some research on that. But if it did, then there might be a chance that there will be a dub for this. And two, I guess when you think about the Crunchyroll Funimation merger type of thing, since Sony bought Crunchyroll, maybe that could play a factor. We're just gonna have to find out. Other than that, that's kind of it. So if you guys like the video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode of Dragon Quest, as well as hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Dragon Quest content. Again, hopefully you guys are staying safe out there, and hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day or night or whenever you check out this video. Till then, guys, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.
Peace.